And looking at college dictionary, you'll see Jack's picture in there doing like this, explaining what premarital sex is, you know. And let's kick it off. You know what I'm saying? We've already made our stance on that. You know, I want to say something. A disclaimer. I'm with premarital sex if I can rewind the times and be when the stipulations was written on premarital sex. In the times that it was, the laws or whatever the case may be, premarital sex, if I was going to marry, you know what I'm saying? In those times, you shouldn't have sex hypothetically before you get married.
Right.
Okay, but in those times, you marry that woman in 2 days.
Right.
You're marrying that woman in a week's time. They don't waste no time. There is no engagement period in marriage in those days when these words were written, these laws were written. Understand, you have to study it to know it. So therefore, when they say that, I'm with that. If I fall in love with this woman and the marriage was arranged, so there was no compassion, love, or whatever the case may be involved. It was an arranged situation.
Right.
So therefore, you know what I'm saying, we need to look at that and put that under the microscope, you know. And we talked about it last week, you know what I'm saying, on the average, from the time that I meet a woman,
Right.
now let me take me out of it, the time that a man meets a woman, or a man and a woman meets each other,
Right.
from the time that they actually walk down the aisle, engaging into husband and wife, the average is about a year. Sometimes you can go into the 8 month. I mean, you know what I'm saying, to me, where I'm at, you know what I'm saying, because I don't know about other men, but at 53, I'm sexually, I'm peaked. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
20. I don't call that 2020 jackrabbit stuff sexually peaked. You know what I'm saying? So therefore, I can't see myself waiting a year to this and being around this woman every day. Who does that?
No one in their right mind.
I mean, why do you say that? Why do you say that, Kim?
I'm sorry.
What? I'm trying to hear it. What?
I feel him on that one. I'm not gonna wait no year.
Uh-uh.
No, it's not happening.
All right, it's too much at stake. Like we talked about on the first show, the sex is important, and what makes sex important is the quality of sex, right? Because that's a grading period. That's a judgment. We're passing, we're critiquing, we're evaluating, and we're saying, hey, can this person satisfy me physically? And if he or she can't, then there's no next date. There's friend zones. There's no longer being considered for anything serious, you know, because if you look at it in a long-term relationship, you work, you do charities.
Yes.
So think about it. In a 24-hour day, how many hours do you allocate towards work and charitable causes and just being King Charles the Brand?
Wow.
Give me that.
Overwhelming, yes.
In a 24 hours, so you probably about 12, 14, 15 hours?
16.
16?
Mhm.
Okay, you try to get how many hours of sleep?
At least about 6 or 7.
So that puts you at 22, 23.
Oh my God.
So if you were in a relationship, right?
Oh
and
my God.
And you work too. If y'all together, you work too. You got a 12-hour, you maybe whatever. You meet where? In the bedroom. If we're living together.
Oh wow.
Think about it. Day to day. Now we may make special plans on the weekend to go to travel, to go date. We can go to Cancun, but guess what? After the drinks, after the beach, where are we going to accumulate?
In the bedroom.
It makes that much of a dang on difference, folks. Sorry. It's going to make that much of a difference.
So you're saying what I'm hearing right now, you know what I'm saying? And Kamika's finna get right in there.